Mass shootings take place so often in this country, it's easy to detect certain patterns, and they are almost always perpetrated by lone male gunmen. And the gunman usually dies at the scene or is captured right away. So that's what makes this weekend's shooting at Brown University so anomalous and so disturbing, because we're approaching day 4. And despite the best efforts by the FBI and local law enforcement in Providence, Rhode Island, the gunman is still on the loose. But police are hoping this will help. It's brand new surveillance video released just a short time ago of a person of interest dressed all in black, walking in an area near where the campus shooting happened. The new images were captured at around 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon, 2 hours before the massacre. And this picture also shows a person dressed in black walking near the engineering building, the scene of the shooting. And this video was captured at around 4:06 Saturday, just minutes after the gunfire. At a press conference that wrapped just a short while ago, the FBI released a description of the shooter, saying he's around 5'8" with a stocky build, and they announced a reward for his arrest.
Of $50,000 for information that can lead to the identification, the arrest, and the conviction of the individual responsible, who we believe to be armed and dangerous. We're asking everyone in Rhode Island and beyond to review the new images of the suspect, share them on social media, and come forward.
The investigation is taking a new turn after officials explained that a person that they had detained on Sunday had been cleared and was released. Meanwhile, the 2 students killed in the shooting have been identified. 19-year-old Ella Cook was a sophomore from Alabama, and freshman Muhammad Aziz Umarzovokov was a naturalized citizen from Uzbekistan who was living in Virginia. 9 others were injured when the gunman opened fire inside that engineering building as students and residents contend with the fact that there's a killer still at large. The manhunt continues. To help break it all down, let's go to Chris Swecker, former assistant director of the FBI. So, Chris, what do you make of this new video they just released literally about an hour ago? Do you think it will provide new leads? Because he's wearing a black hat and he's got a black mask covering almost all of his face.
Well, it's a lot better video than what we saw before the initial video that was released. And I think we're going to get a solution off of this, combined with the $50,000 reward. You know, this case is now, as you said, in almost its 3rd day, and the investigation's, just moving along. It's not a manhunt because we don't know who we're hunting. It's not a manhunt until you actually identify a suspect. So, here's the big issue here, I think, is why don't we have better video from the campus? I don't want to pile on. There's been a lot of criticism of Brown University, but they have, a lot of universities are like that. They don't want cameras on campus, or they don't want very many of them. And in this case, all they need to do is put cameras in a public area, viewing public areas, not even inside classrooms, and ingress and egress areas. That's just the essence of security on college campuses these days. And lock your doors, lock your buildings during classes, key code access.
Yeah.
So we're in our 3rd day probably because they don't have video on Brown University's campus.
Yeah, I'm thinking of, in the Charlie Kirk shooting, we had video right away of that suspect as he was, jumping down from the roof of that building and running through a neighborhood. It's astonishing there wasn't a single camera outside the engineering building on Brown University or inside any of the hallways. I mean, almost everywhere you go these days, you see security cameras.
No doubt about it. I mean, I think the best video that I've seen probably came from a residential Ring camera or some type of residential security surveillance system, and that's pretty sad. You have to care enough about the security of your students, and I do security assessments for colleges and universities, and some have good surveillance systems, others don't. You don't have to worry about Big Brother if it's a public area. That's really an industry standard now, whether it's a college campus or a business, to have security outside your building or any point of ingress and egress for, not just for identification of criminals, but deterrence of criminals.
Right. So, Chris, what do you make of the fact that they had this big arrest of this one man who had 2 guns in his hotel room with him? They hold him and, make an announcement, and then they released him. Did that slow down the investigation? The fact that they thought they had him and they were no longer searching for him for at least a few hours?
Yeah, clearly it was a misstep. I mean, they're not admitting that they slowed down the investigation to do this, but it was a misstep to even announce that arrest. And make no mistake about it, it was not a detention; it was an arrest. There's no difference. I mean, when you put somebody in custody, take them to the police station in cuffs, and they can't leave, that person is arrested. So they had to walk it back and unarrest that person. And meanwhile, Akash Patel, the FBI director, is out there announcing, how they caught him, how they identified this person, disclosing, very confidential investigative techniques. So definitely missteps. I don't know whether the pace of the investigation slowed down at that point. I doubt that it did. I think they were probably still out there looking at video, searching for video, because they were going to have if that was the person, they were going to have a prosecution to pursue, and they needed to gather more evidence.
Super quick, the police chief and local officials are saying, everybody's safe, don't worry. But how can that be true if we don't know who did this or where they are?
I'm with you. I don't think they can come out with that statement and be credible about it. If they don't know who it is and they're actually going out to the general public for leads, means they're pretty well stumped at this point, then I don't know how you can go out and give the all clear sign.
Yeah.
I mean, I know, I see politicians doing, sort of running this investigation in a sense, and that bothers me a little bit. Their jargon is wrong, their language is wrong, and some of their strategies are not well advised.
Chris Wecker, former assistant director of the FBI, appreciate your expertise on this story. Let's hope they find this guy soon. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.